today was just more of a let's ride and chat. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm just gonna rip it and talk a little bit about just what's on my mind this morning. Yesterday, for me, go ahead, person. I was freaking exhausted for some reason. Training's been really good. Sleep was a little crap the night before, so I probably attributed to it. But then yesterday, rolling into today, honestly, still pretty tired. That's why I have a big cup of coffee, or get an energy drink. But one of the things I was journaling about this morning that I have to constantly remind myself of, because it's easy when we get tired and we feel like things are piling up, because right now it's like there's a lot of little things that need to be done, as I'm sure everybody else has, between work and personal life and workouts and everything like that. There's always something. Like, there's literally just something always stacking up in life, and to be quite honest, sometimes it's just downright frustrating. And there are times where I literally wish that I didn't have any responsibility. It's like, just being blunt. There's times I wish that I didn't have anything to do and I could just me, myself, and I, and go and kind of do my own thing to a degree. And I think we all go through those times where it's just like, gosh, it's like, I wish I could just have some freaking me time. And not feel like I'm just going and going and going and going and going and going all the time. In these moments though, when I'm like kind of in that mindset where I wish things were different and everything like that, one, I gotta back up and remind myself that at some point in my life I was really wishing to be exactly where I'm at right now. It's one of the biggest things that I tell myself is anytime I'm frustrated or tired, or I see myself wanting to give half effort on something, well, I just tell myself that, okay, well, a while back, I wanted a life like this. That's the first thing. But then second thing I really do is I always remind myself too of what are the main things that I'm doing. What's up? How are you? I remind myself of like, what are the main things I'm working towards in life? Because life it's always going to be hard. It's going to hit moments where things are really, really good. And then there's times where like life is going to be not good. And a lot of times, like when things are just stacking up, it can be easy for all of us to basically want to kind of throw our hands up or retreat within our shell and not do anything and not really talk to anybody and just be by ourselves. And honestly, it's like sometimes we might need to do that. It's like, honestly, I feel like right now I want to do that, and it would be nice to do that just with everything in life that's going on. But like the main thing is, it's like, okay, well, I can't do that, so I just remind myself, like, what are all the things that I'm working towards? So for me right now in life, like how I recentered myself and got out of like my mental funk to a degree this morning was really took some time to look at my vision board. If you don't have a vision board, I really encourage you to make one. They're really good to have, because then you can just look exactly at where you're going, what you want to do. I just changed lanes and I thought it was going to be faster, and now I'm stuck behind an 18-wheeler. I feel like we all freaking do that, but it's so annoying. But with a vision board, some of the things that I'm like really got my eyes set on, because here in St. Louis, things are pretty, like, I like St. Louis. It's not a bad area, to be completely honest. Me and my wife and daughter, we're a little bit outside of St. Louis to a degree. We're not downtown St. Louis. Honestly, I would not want to live in downtown St. Louis. That's just, downtown St. Louis is not for me. I'm good with that. But since we're a little bit out of the St. Louis downtown area, it's kind of more like a small town vibe to a degree, which is really nice. but we still want to move out further and get some land, because there's like some areas not too far from us, about 15 minutes or so, that there's like some farmland and different things like that. And we don't want to farm, but something that we do want is a little bit bigger of a home, first off. If it's anything over 2,500 square feet, it's great. But we're really looking at building a custom log cabin, hopefully within the next, 5 years. That would be great to be able to work towards and have something like that. So that's one thing I reminded myself of this morning. It's like, okay, I do a lot of this work to work towards that, provide a better life for my family. But then also something else that we're really wanting to do here in the near future. And I don't know if any of you have been to Bora Bora. If you have, let me know. And as far as like where you stayed, everything like that, that'd be sick, because we do want to take a Bora Bora trip. That is, the goal would be probably planning that within the next 5 years. Yeah, Karen, so my face isn't sunburned. This comes up basically every live. So I have rosacea. Rosacea is an autoimmune disorder. So basically, there's not a cure for it, and everything like that. So my face just basically stays red all the time. There's like good days and bad days with it. Like right now, it's a little more flared up, to be completely honest, probably because I didn't get a lot of sleep. And like that's just how it is. But it's like I could take like doxycycline, and doxycycline, like, it pretty much clears my face up. But I'll be honest, it destroys your gut health. Like it just like completely takes out like good bacteria and things like that. Oh, you have that too? Interesting. Let me know what you've done to like kind of help manage it. I would greatly appreciate that. But yes, I do sunburn very easily though, Karen. I will be completely honest, because like obviously y'all can tell I am bald. And I will tell you, when summer rolls around and I am out there, it doesn't take it, like, basically it's like it takes a second for the top of my head to get used to the sun. Dylan, what's up? Good seeing you, brother. But yeah, if any of you have been to Bora Bora, because that's one of the things me and my wife are, we got our eyes set on. That's something we're wanting to go do. Also, I know some of you've had to go to Disney. It's like y'all definitely had to. Someone's taking a Disney trip for sure. But that's something that we want to do. Now, I know Disney is basically like, from what people have told me, like if you're going to really enjoy it, you're probably going to spend, like, if you're really going to enjoy it, 10 grand, somewhere in the 5 to 10 grand range, which I could see that between like flights, stay, food, different things like that. Then especially when we go, we'll by then probably have two kids. We'll definitely have 2 kids, maybe 3. And I know Layla, that's our daughter, she will be, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 by then, probably 4. And we'll see about the other one. We don't know as of yet. But those are some of the things that I got my eyes set on. So anytime I'm like in a struggle point, like where I'm like, oh, life kind of sucks, I'm tired, it's like I really don't want to do this, and I'm just in that complain mode, well, I automatically remind myself, why am I doing the work? What is the whole purpose of doing this? What do I have my eyes set on? Because then, by doing that, it just recenters me and helps me stop putting the focus on myself and put the focus outward. Because that's usually a part of the issue. Like anytime you get in a mental funk, and some of you might have noticed this, but you're focusing on your problems, like everything that's going on, how you're feeling. And one of the quickest ways to solve that is just stop focusing on yourself. Look at what can you start to do for other people. And we live in a world where I feel like a lot of times we just don't do a whole lot for other people. Like it could be simple things. If you like coffee, and you're going to Starbucks or Dunkin' or your local coffee shop or something like that, well, buy the person's coffee behind you. It doesn't take much. Or take some time and open up the door for someone. I grew up in the South in Mississippi, so that's just something. It's how I was raised. The yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. That's just how I am, and I think that being a great person goes a long way. Being respectful goes a long way. So that's just something that will automatically get you out of a little bit of a funk. Is take the focus off yourself, put it on like someone else. Start to go do things for other people. As soon as you start to do that, well, then you'll forget about a lot of the issues that you've had. And here's the beautiful thing too: when you start to go do things for other people, and you're caring about others and doing more and more and more and more and more for them, automatically you will see that you will move forward a lot faster in life. Because the truth is, and I've seen this over and over and over again, if you are going to reach a certain point in life or reach a certain goal, it comes down to building relationships and then really making sure that you help other people achieve what they want. If you help other people achieve what they want, and you do that with enough people, it's like one day you're going to have what you want. Karen, I'm driving, so it's like I'm going to read this as I can from my face. It's a Rex prescription. It's called 1%. This will help you too. Sweet. Use twice a day. Karen, you're freaking awesome. I appreciate you. I will definitely use that. Something else, this is off topic, but on topic of what Karen and I are talking about. My face was worse than this before. And something I started to do, there's a medical grade honey. What's it called? Crap, I'll have to think of it and send it to you. But it's like, a jar of it's like $80, but it's fantastic honey. So I started doing a tablespoon of that, like actually taking it in the morning on an empty stomach, and then also putting it on my face, and that helped my face a lot. I need to buy more of it because, like, I had this. Well, you can kind of see it here, but there used to be. It was just a solid red line, and the honey is what really cleared it up, actually. Which was nice, because I was just like, gosh, I'm never gonna get rid of this, like, just redness straight across my forehead. And then, like, it came back up because, like, there was basically like a pimple, and then now it takes forever to heal. So with that, thank you. I'll definitely look into that. I'm gonna screenshot this before I end the live because I'm not too far away from work. But yeah, when it comes to that. Like I was saying, I know I'm just chatting about just general things today, but yeah, anytime you're struggling in life, like, cool, it's like, it's okay to have a little bit of a pity party for a second, but then take the focus off yourself, start to put it on other people. How can you start to help other people out? How can you move them forward? That's an important thing. So, but one thing that I do enjoy to do every day, because I work at First Form, it's a sports nutrition company, so we sell supplements, apparel. We have an app like for tracking food and things like that, a fitness app, really a lifestyle app, honestly, because there's workouts in it too. But I do really enjoy getting to come here every single day. I work with incredible people. Like, what we get to do is incredible because we get to teach people about nutrition and exercise and supplements, and like really get to change people's lives. So it's like, I'm fortunate that, just like what I talked about, anytime I'm in a funk, I need to put the focus on other people. I get to do that every day here. And obviously there's cons to everywhere that you work in everything, but I really do love the people here. Love the place too. The facility is incredible. Like, 16,000 square foot gym inside, and even it's like, yeah, we're obviously focused on fitness, but like, we like to enjoy ourselves too. Like, literally yesterday, one of the executives' wives, she baked a whole bunch of like sourdough chocolate chip cookies, and then we have a soft serve like protein ice cream set up inside the gym, and we had protein ice cream and had some chocolate chip cookies, and it was freaking awesome. So I'm gonna screenshot screenshot this real quick. So you said also this every day. And tube is called Neutrogena Deep Clean Cream. Sweet, that's helpful. Karen, thank you, and thank you for the subscribing. I appreciate that. I screenshot it, and I'm going to let you know how it goes. But other than that, appreciate y'all. Look, as always, main goal of the channel, this channel is like I want to be able to connect with everybody. That's always a goal of mine, to really get to know other people. There's a lot of good people out there in the world, not just here in St. Louis, but everywhere. And I want to be able to connect with y'all. And then also it's like, give out information that's going to help you, really change your life from a fitness standpoint, and make it where it's free so you don't have to pay. Not that, paying for a coach is bad. Sometimes that's a great thing. But, I want to be able to give back as much as I can, because I didn't have that early on in my journey. And I want to make sure that other people have it. But other than that, y'all have, Massachusetts. Cool. I've been to Boston a while back. That was like high school, but there's actually a guy out here in the warehouse that he is from Boston, one of my best friends. We've been friends for years, and it's always funny because everybody kind of intentionally will like tick him off a little bit, because then he'll get like really mad, and then he gets like, and then when he gets mad, it's like his accent's like super thick, and then people can't understand him. It's really funny. He's a good guy though, really hard worker too. But other than that, though, seriously, y'all have a great Friday. Karen, again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And have a good weekend as well. And I will see y'all soon.